Hello, it's Teacher Melissa again, and today I'm coming to you with a special request from some of my YouTube subscribers who would like to see how I set up my prop organization. Now, I am basically a 3D prop kind of teacher. I like realia. I like to throw up a real thing. I like to hold it up and manipulate it. So a lot of the things I have are 3D props. Now, that being said, I do not look at my classes ahead of time and pull out props for individual classes. I have them all sitting right next to me on a tall shelf by my desk, and I pull them out as needed. When I open up a class and I see that it is going to be about work that people do, or I see it's going to be about mammals versus birds, everything's right next to me. I pull it out as I go. That's just how I teach. So, not against 2D props. I have a lot of those too, and you'll see how I use those. But I want to show you how I organize my props so that I can get to them quickly, I can teach on the fly, and I'm ready for just about any class that gets thrown at me, especially the short notice bookings, which really help you to get your bookings up. So watch out. Don't want you to get a little seasick here, and I'm going to be grabbing my camera and moving it around. I want to say this at the beginning of the video. This is not a video to show you the kinds of props that I have and where to buy them. Oh, please. Come on, folks. Learn how to Google. Get on Amazon. Find something that works for you. I'll mention where some of these come from, but mostly today, I just want to show you how I organize it. So, I have a standing desk, and it is a cheap $1 from a yard sale standing desk. So right under where my computer is, I keep my puppets, wild animal and farm animals. I put them on sticks and I stick them in rice. This is rice in here. It makes it easy to stick them in and out, and they're right where I want them and my little family. These are all the puppets I have just about right here. Okay, so that's where my puppets are. Then right next to my cheapy standing desk is two cheapy shelves that I put on top each other. And most of my stuff is in these drawers. So I have a teacher comfort and a no-show drawer with things like tissues, and I can work on my checkbook during a no-show. There's my lipstick. I've got my little devotional in there if I want to read some motivational or devotional readings during a no-show. So this is a very important one right on the top. This one is for my trials, and I just keep some of my 2D and 3D in there. My VIP Kid logo sign. How old are you? Some funny face things so that we can make faces at each other and have fun. Birthday candles show up in a million trials, and there's Meg and Mike. So I keep most of my trial stuff just right here, and that's all I need to teach trials right there because everything else is handy. Here's where I keep my phonics lessons. And this is the extra things that I pull out. I have all of these videos of how to do these phonics lessons on my YouTube channel, so you can look for those. And then, as I'm moving along over here, all my mammals, bottom at the thrift store. I've got some great magnets on order from Amazon for mammals from Melissa and Doug, so I'll be adding those in. And then this is my big bin of great big 3D stuff that doesn't fit anywhere else. My ruler and tape measure for that upper level unit, a tennis ball. This is my branch that I can use for trees, or the giraffe uses its neck to eat leaves, and I eat the leaves and the kids eat the leaves, and technology. So big box of 3D junk that doesn't fit in my drawers. This is work. This is a lot of realia. A painter paints walls. A florist sells flowers. A plumber fixes pipes. A barber cuts hair. And I just have all just realia stuff in there that we can pull out for just about anything. This money is in there. I know it's in there. It goes for lots of different units. Bugs are a biggie. Cute butterflies I can use for rewards. Bought these insects on Amazon for about $6. The ants go marching one by one. I've got an ant in here somewhere. The spider shows up a lot. But there is also a complete insect unit with scorpions, with some of the older kids. Oh, there's my ant. So I can pull these out for all kinds of different things. There's one about flies landing on your food in the healthy eating. So there's how wild animals help us. There's the bee pollinates flowers. So that's my insects. There's my aquatic and semi-aquatic animals. These are puppets that I don't put on sticks because I just hold them up real quickly throughout the unit. My whale is often a favorite. I grabbed this for a trial. A fish uses its fin to swim. Transportation. Magnets, 3D. Look, I found Mike in an airplane. Is that not so cute? That was at a thrift store. Different things I can use for transportation. And the rewards, you're going to laugh at this. Here's my rewards file. There's not a whole lot in there. I use stars a lot, but I love teaching my upper level students new words for good job. And my famous stars drawer where I keep a lot of things there. Now I do have a handy prop prep. I can also use this during no-show classes, or I can grab this whole thing and go sit on the couch. If I'm watching Netflix and want to work on some props, I've got some magnets in there and my scissors, some note cards. It's great to just grab up the whole thing there. And I'll throw my props in there. If I've got 2D props I haven't cut out yet or stars, I'll throw that in there. And then during a no-show, I can also sit and cut out. I love these little clip-on magnets because I can store some of my, hey, whoever made these Death Stars for a star reward, genius. Thank you. I pull these out occasionally for my upper level students. So this is basically how I organize. You're pretty much looking at most of my props. I've got some flashcards down here. You're basically looking at most of my props right here. I don't have anything hanging up on the side. I don't have pocket charts. If you use 2D props, those pocket charts are great. But I use mostly 3D realia. Personally, I like to show what a 3D object of what they're seeing in a flat image on the screen. So that is what I use for props and how I organize. I have a few other things that don't fit in my drawers. If I'm rolling the dice for teacher versus student, or if I'm flying through a lesson because we're running behind and we get to a slide that has 5 sentences, I'll roll the dice and say, let's do number 2, and only do a few of them on there. I have my wonderful glow for landforms or where we're traveling. So I do have quite a bit of 3D props. Sorry for moving you around like this. Get out there and see. The best thing to do is roam around your house and find those props. But I do love my drawers. I like keeping everything here. It really cuts down on my prep time. My prep time literally is a few seconds before the kid shows up. I'm looking at that PowerPoint. I might have it pulled up on my phone while I've got the camera covered in class, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's on the work one, or oh, it's talking about a neighborhood. I can talk about the post office or whatever, and I'll just pull out props as I'm teaching. So, hope this helps you see what a bit of my classroom is like. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see how my lighting works, what kind of headphones I use, and how I use those cool phonics lessons that I showed in my drawer. So show us how you organize your classroom. I'd love to see how other people organize 3D props. Have a great day.